See, audio levels. Yep, we do have audio. Oh, time has just escaped me a lot quicker than I thought. If I had a bit more time before I delved in. But yes, yeah, we are. We are live. What is good, people? What is good, people? What is good, people? It's a live tech and chill show, unplugged, for Sunday to really just wrap things up. Hope everyone is well. Sorry it's a late one, but family first. Family first, family first. But we still got to wrap up the week with a tech and chill show unplugged. And yeah, here it is, Sunday. Well, technically in the UK it's the next day is the Monday, so yeah, we've pretty much got that in. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone is doing fantastic, and hope everyone is doing great. I see Ryan in the chat already. What's good, Ryan? Let me load up the chat. Need to figure out a better way to really do chat, but at the minute, this is the best I can do. What's good? Yes, we've got Ryan Thomas Shaw in the chat. What's good, Ryan? Hope you're good. What a crazy day today has been when it comes to just everything that's been happening. Everything that's been happening. Formula One, son's birthday, trying to sort some last minute stuff. This week is going to be the busiest week I think I'm going to have in terms of just pure content creation and just everything else in life. So I don't know how I'm going to pull through, but I'm just going to have to really, really, really muscle through. But yes, I've got some updates for you all. I have got some updates for you all, which should be great. As always, I like to use the Tech and Chill Show as an updating platform, as well as obviously talk things that are related to tech as well, which you've seen in the title, Pixel Watch and the Oppo Find End. Oh, should be interesting. A Pixel Watch. Last week we talked about the Pixel 6a already in terms of being leaked. And now a Pixel Watch, ooh, should be very, very interesting. And then on top of that, we should, Oppo's Innovation Day is on Wednesday, which is the same day in the UK Spider-Man Far From Home comes out, which cannot wait to really capture that and get that in. And yeah, what else? And yes, lots of content. So we've got says, "Sup Ben, great content. Newly subscribed, just ordered a Pixel 6 due to your content. I'm glad to have you here. Thank you for subscribing, and hope my videos, and I'm glad my videos helped you make the right purchase decision. You know, which is great. Hopefully that probably came from the Pixel 6 versus the Pixel 6 Pro comparison. We've got Mr. Life of Tech, the other LOT, Mr. Roger himself, and it says, "Hey Ben, how you doing, mate? Can't stop because I need to be up at 6. Makes me and you both. Just wanted to say hi. It's been a while. Indeed it has, mate. Indeed it has. Indeed it's been a little while. Thanks for stopping by quickly. I've got to be up at 6 as well. It's a school night, but hey, we still got to get the Tech and Chill showing, man. Mr. Latrell Jennings, what's good? Sup, man? Can't wait to see you at CES, my man. When are you get into Vegas? I'll be in Vegas New Year's Day, 1st of January on a Saturday, 7 p.m. Yeah, looking forward to seeing you, man. Got my Spider-Man. It says Andrew Johnson, hopefully a good competitor to the Samsung watch. We'll talk about that. I think we just manage our expectations when it comes to their first proper outing versus a company that's been doing smartwatches for, like, Samsung has been doing smartwatches since 2012. Yeah, we'll manage our expectations. I'm excited for it, but we'll manage our expectations. And so I got my Spider-Man tickets for the first day. Me and my homies, great stuff. I don't tend to, because my life is just way too unpredictable with family and stuff and different people that want to go cinema and whatnot. So I don't tend to buy tickets straight away, and I usually still get tickets anyway. So it tends to be like that. True Seeker, cool. What's good? We've got Sean. What's good, Sean? It's been a while since I've seen you here. So what's up, Ben? Yeah, I'm all right, bro. Thank you for coming in. Barry Johnson himself. What's good, Ben? What's up, Latrell? Yes. People are in the chat. Please do let me know that the audio and the video is coming through nice. And as you know, with the audio and the video, we are streaming in 4K UHD. So if you got the bandwidth, you got the device, and you got the capacity, you know what I'm going to tell you to do, man. Select 1080p, go higher to 1440p, or go all the way to 2160p, 4K ultra high definition UHD for the crispiest live stream over on the YouTubes for the tech. So I've got some last few tidbits. I'm in between so much things that I need to make sure I wrap up. But the main thing I need to get is a laptop. I need to buy my base model MacBook Pro 14-inch as my editing laptop for when I get to Vegas. And a big shout out to Mr. Jermaine himself, concept creator. What's good, Mr. Jermaine Schmidt? Thank you for, yes, it is it well, it was and it is, depending on what time zone you're in, my firstborn's 8th birthday today. Posted some pictures of him. I like to traditionally make sure that I get him looking nice and fresh and get a picture of him every year that he's growing up, and I just want to collage it together when he becomes an adult, man. So yeah, it's his birthday today, and yeah, it's amazing. Like, he's 8 years old, and just how the time has just flown by. So again, thank you for the €10 super chat for his birthday. Really appreciate it. That will go to his funding for when we go watch Spider-Man Far From Home. He's a big Spider-Man fan. Big Spider-Man fan. So yeah, looking forward to that, man. Thank you. Appreciate that, Jermaine. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for the direct donation. Again, super chats are open, not mandatory, but if you're gonna give a super chat, it will be for my son's birthday. Let's put it that way. It says I'm gonna get there on the 4th. I'm gonna be a little late. My flight gets from Milwaukee. Okay, you're coming in on a Tuesday. Okay, I'll be there in a bit. Yes, Digital Slang, you're gonna be at CES as well, man. I can't wait to see you all. I'm hoping we can have like a sit down, really long podcast kind of recording. Each of us just use our cameras and just get multiple different camera angles. Find a one with the best and the biggest hotel room and just rock it from there. I got 2 surprises for waiting for you when you get to see her. So, okay, cool. Nice. Let's see if he leaves me enough room in my luggage yet. What's good, Sean and Digital Slang? Yes, what's good, people? What's good, people? Yes, please do. Again, feedback. Make sure that the audio is good. Make sure that the video is good. I've noticed that when you're streaming in 4K, there is a 20 to 25 second delay from what I can see in OBS here to what I can see on my YouTube studio going live. So the lower the lower the resolution, the more instantaneous the stream is. The higher the resolution, you have to. There's 3 latency modes. You've got normal, which can support 4K. Low latency is the one that supports up to 1440p, and then the ultra low latency is for 1080p and lower. So just a heads up for anyone. And again, a big shout out to you, Barry Johnson, the birthday fun with the $10 super chat. Man, I appreciate you all, man. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. That would be dope like that. Yeah. Because I mean, this is going to be the first time I'm seeing you guys over stateside. So it'll be good. It'll be good. Thank you all for the direct donations and support, man. Today's one is going to be for my son's birthday. So I'm going to use that to fund the cinema trip for Wednesday for no Far From Home. So yeah. Or no, what is it? No Way Home? Yeah, sorry. No Far From Home. CS got sadly won't make it, enjoy it, man. Yeah. I'm just gonna make sure that I take a lot of the bucket list events off this year. CES, MWC, and IFA are the 3 events that I've watched since getting into tech YouTube and before then. So I want to make sure that unless prevented by COVID restrictions, I'm going for work reasons as a representative and video host and producer for Sam Mobile. Kind of for myself as well, but mainly for Sam Mobile. I'm going to be there. Yeah, so yeah. Happy birthday, man. Big love here from the Q. And yes, thanks, man. Appreciate it, Ryan. Appreciate it. Slang said he hates cheese. I told him I can't be friends with him when I hate cheese. Get that to the top of the chat, the live. Yeah, I love cheese, man. I love cheese. But yes, we've got some updates for you. Before we get into the topic at hand with the Pixel Watch, as well as obviously the Oppo Find N, which is very interesting and probably the hottest 2 topics for this week. I like to give you channel updates because I feel like you as the live squad, you as the live crew, deserve first at hand Um, you deserve first hand to know the inner ins of how things are working out. Yes, technically T has landed. What's good? What's good, man? Thank you for joining as well, T. So we like to keep it to 1 hour. We're hitting about 15 minutes, but we're gonna keep it to an hour as we can. Give you some channel updates and give you some preview of content that is coming. And it says, "Hey, boy, it says hello, lover of tech. Which is your favorite smartphone right now? Thanks for the chat." And I look in front of me right now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. I've got 11 smartphones in front of me right now as we're speaking. That's both terrifying and amazing at the same time. But the one phone that is my favorite that I just don't get to use is going to be the Fold. Honestly, if you told me to stop testing smartphones, maybe test nothing but laptops and pick one phone to use, I just want it to be a foldable with built-in S Pen, just like what you find with the Note 20 Ultra. I just managed to get the Note 20 Ultra back in, and yeah, having a built-in S Pen, not just having S Pen, having a built-in S Pen is my dream. Having asking too much, I just want a foldable phone with an 8-inch display, a wide enough aspect ratio outer display, built-in S Pen support, and if I can get it, no crease. That's my perfect device. I'm one of only few people that I'm fully into foldables. It's just I test too many phones to just be using one. I think the only phone I've used on a consistent staple would be the S21 Ultra, mainly just because of running One UI 4.0 beta software for Sam Mobile. I've kind of just had to use it as my main phone, so that's probably the phone I use the most. But all the other phones I kind of just test, you know. But if I was just to pick one mobile device, it will just be a foldable. So I'm just hoping the Fold 4 really does has built-in S Pen support embedded into the frame. They sort out the crease a bit more. The crease didn't bother me on the Fold, but it really did bother me on the Flip 3, which I've yet to even do my impressions video on this. I'm too busy. So I need to do an impressions video on that. But that's just me personally. That's just me personally. Hopefully that answers your question. Right, let's get some updates. Let's get some updates. Let's get some updates. Let's get some updates. And tomorrow's video is the one because I have a very, very, very unique device that I just got in, and I'm so hyped to test just to keep the trend going. Shoo. Check that, baby. We have the OnePlus 9 RT, aka the OnePlus 9 Retweet. We do have the OnePlus 9 RT 5G. Very, very rare and unique device. We have got that in studio. And there it is right here. This is the OnePlus 9 RT. This is going to be the main phone that we've got going in here. But how this phone came about, I don't know if you guys know the story, but there is a OnePlus. When OnePlus brought out the OnePlus 9R, OnePlus 9 and OnePlus 9 Pro, there was an India and China only version of those phones that were meant to be even more budget, that was powered by the Snapdragon 870 rather than the 888, known as the OnePlus 9R. Now, it was almost like a OnePlus 8TT. It was the same as the OnePlus 8T, because the OnePlus 8T had a Snapdragon 865. This has the 870. The OnePlus 9R, the 870 is an overclocked version of the 865 Plus. So it's almost like a OnePlus 8TT, but it had the design language of the newer OnePlus 9 series phones. But we never saw it in globally and in Europe like you usually do. It was just meant to be a China and mainly India only. So since the OnePlus 3T, OnePlus have had a T series device every single year. OnePlus 3T, OnePlus 5T, OnePlus 6T, OnePlus 7T, OnePlus 7T Pro, McLaren edition, and then a OnePlus 8T. So what we were expecting to see was a OnePlus 9T as a minimum, if not a OnePlus 9T Pro. What OnePlus used to do in the past is that with the OnePlus 9T or the T series device, they'll usually put the overclocked version of the released Snapdragon chipset of that year. Like the 8, it was meant to be the 888 Plus, right? Or something, but they just didn't do that this year. They did not do that this year. But sneakily, what they did do was bring out a T series, but it was meant to be a T series of the 9R. I'm going to bring up a comparison sheet for you to see the difference of what the 9R and 9RT look like. But what's great about this is that this was imported and this device is in partnership with AliExpress. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. AliExpress reached out to me, showed me a list of pretty much rare devices that just can't get hold of in Europe and the UK. And they pretty much said, one, you can get to pick your device that you want to send out. We want to hopefully have a long-term collaboration with you if things go well. And we also want to sponsor the video showcase as well. I don't know about you lot. I think that is a win-win-win. I get devices that I can review, test, and run them through the Lover of Tech paces without literally having to sacrifice my thoughts, my opinions, and stuff on it. And I get sponsored based on the retailer that's going to keep supplying me these handsets that, one, I get to keep, really test for a long period of time, and also just break things up in terms of the normal status quo of your Samsungs, your Apples, and your Googles. So I'm really excited for that. That video goes live tomorrow. So I always like to give you guys the insight and the preview that sponsored unboxing and videos impressions does go live tomorrow on the OnePlus 9 RT. And guess what? The price point of the OnePlus 9 RT, who wants to guess who it goes against? It was meant to be going against the Pixel 6. So best believe charging test, camera comparison, general comparison. The Pixel 6 is going into the arena versus the OnePlus 9 RT. So I cannot wait to get that content out for you. And it's a shame that S21 FE didn't come out the time it was meant to come out. But last year it was really the OnePlus 8T. I did a lot of content on the channel, right? OnePlus 8T versus the S20 FE versus the Pixel 5 versus what else? Yeah, it was those phones. It was those versus the iPhone 13, I believe, iPhone 12. So, man, I'm in a really really dope place to get the support from AliExpress. So, I've got Vodafone UK that send me devices that I can test, i.e., they're the ones that sent me the iPhone 13 Pro Max. So, testing that, and there's a video coming out on it. So we've recorded the S21 Ultra versus the iPhone 13 Pro Max versus the Pixel 6 Pro charging test. So watch out for that video. That video is going live this week. You've got the OnePlus 9 RT unboxing and impressions going live tomorrow. So yeah, and what I'm glad is that I think I've been reviewing the OnePlus T series devices. Let's go onto the channel. Let's go onto the channel. Let's see. We're gonna transition and we're gonna search OnePlus. Been heavily doing OnePlus content on the channel for a while, and I think if we go back, yeah, I've been doing heavy OnePlus content on the channel for a while now, if I'm going to be honest. Yeah. Where are we? Yeah. So actually, I've been testing since the OnePlus 5. Wow. Been testing the OnePlus since the OnePlus 5 on the channel. Yeah. OnePlus 5 review. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. Yeah, OnePlus 5, OnePlus 6T, OnePlus 5T. Yeah. So I've been testing since the 5T, 8T, 6T, OnePlus 9R. Did a little when the cut down used to be on Lover of Tech before it went onto its own channel. OnePlus 6T, OnePlus 6T. What else? Warp Charge. Wow, I've done a lot of OnePlus content. OnePlus 7T, OnePlus 7T, OnePlus 7 Pro, and then I was doing the discussion comparison videos with the OnePlus. Yeah, damn. So I've covered all the T series products except for OnePlus 3T, because OnePlus 3T was before I started before I started YouTube, not uni. Lord, what the hell am I talking about? Man, I've got a library of OnePlus content, you know. Damn. Even did the OnePlus 7T versus the 6T ultimate charging test. Yeah, and I got 20k views. Damn. Okay. You know, sometimes you don't look back at your library of videos and realize how decent to well they've really done. So what I'm really glad about this partnership with AliExpress is that it keeps the trend of me having T-series devices on the channel going. I was really most people don't know that I used to work for OnePlus as their head of training in the UK, but they've been an absolute nightmare to deal with on a PR level. Don't even want to send me devices to test for loan. No one's asking to keep these devices. So finding a legit loophole with a retailer like AliExpress to get these kind of unique devices like your Xiaomi's, your Yumi Digis, and there's so many other the Pocos. I can't wait to, I really can't wait to, do this. I can't wait to get devices in, and watch out for it, man. This is mainly going to be thrown in the arena with the Pixel 6, because the Pixel 6 and this are priced in the same category. Let's go to GSM Arena and let's show you just a quick preview of the OnePlus 9RT versus the OnePlus 9R. I did a cut down video on it as well. Let's did my reaction on it. OnePlus 9R, and we're gonna put up here, and we're gonna bring that through as well. I am not ignoring you in the chat. I know you lot are saying some stuff in the chat, but we're going through updates and we'll talk about the main topics as we do. So OnePlus 9RT 5G is what we've got in-house as well. If we go to differences, what you're going to see is that the OnePlus 9RT is on the left, OnePlus 9R is on the right, and yeah, we pretty much have a slightly bigger display, 6.22 inches, but we still do have the same 1080p 120 Hz HDR10 Plus AMOLED fluid AMOLED display. It's color OS, or it is color OS. It's color OS because it's the China model that I have, but luckily I managed to make sure that they got me one that works with Google services, so I've been able to put my Google apps on it. You're going to see that all in the video tomorrow, and what you're seeing is that you are going from the 870, which is 7 nanometers, to the 888, which is 5 nanometers. So the GPU CPU system on the chip is an improvement, which is great to see. The main focus is the new, so this is using the IMX 766 sensor compared to this. Wow, they've really stretched out this sensor. This IMX 586 was first introduced on the OnePlus 7 Pro. That's how far they stretched the sensor. So this is a good improvement here. And then obviously you got the ultra wide, which is still 16 megapixels, but you got 2 megapixel macro instead of a 5 and a monochrome. But I think overall the main camera sensors are a really good improvement there. Selfie is the same. Obviously you got Bluetooth 5.2 this time. The USB speeds are slower for some reason, 2.0 rather than 3.1. But then you've got still the same amazing 65 watt warp charging, which, man, you guys, I don't know if we'll go through the roundup of the videos that we've done this week, but man, if you see what the Realme GT Master Edition does with 65 watts, the phone charges the 100% battery in 29 minutes. It charges quicker than I can usually test the phone in 15-minute intervals. And it's been so clutch experiencing that. This is the Realme GT Edition, and they use the same charging technology. So yeah. Yeah, in terms of the pricing, it's very, very competitive. If you do the conversion rate, you're not going to be spending any more than $500, 500 UK pounds to import the OnePlus 9RT. You just have to check the 5G bands to see if you get it, and it is GSM only. So yeah, we're going to be throwing that in, and if we type the Pixel 6, you can pretty much see that this is pretty much what we're looking at, man. Yeah, yeah. This is what we're looking at. This is what we're looking at for sure. It looks like the Pixel 6 does have a slightly bigger, larger main sensor as well. Only ever so slightly. Bigger micron pixel size. This is going to be a good battle. Can't wait to put these two in and see how they look like. But you'll see my impressions video. But yeah, we do have, as I like to call it, as someone actually said on Twitter, which was actually quite funny, is the OnePlus 9 retweet. RT for retweet, people. RT for retweet. So yeah, we've got that in studio. Big shout out to AliExpress, and watch out for that showcase video. Okay, let's catch up with the chat. It says, T, what's good? Great choice. Well, and Latrell says, I was just talking to someone who ain't even into tech, dude, who says he needs them to come out with a new Note because he needs his S Pen. I'll be honest, man. The S Pen is one of those things you don't realize how convenient it is until you don't have it. And obviously, I ended up getting the Note 20 Ultra back in because I had to do the One UI 4 beta update video for Sam Mobile. And using the S Pen, I realized that I get what is great about the S Pen. I think you misunderstand the usefulness of the S Pen, that it's not necessarily a tool that you're meant to use every single day. It's there for that convenient addition. And I realized that I've missed certain situations when I'm using my phone. I realized if I had an S Pen, using an S Pen would have been more convenient and more fun and more precise. And I just realized that, wow. So I'm a foldable person in terms of fold, and I like the convenience of the S Pen, but the convenience really comes when it's embedded into the body. So I know exactly what the Fold 4 needs to be. Yeah. So I agree with that, man. And Latrell says, Fold solidified my decision on what phone I wanted ever since I got the first Fold a week after. Yeah, I agree. It was the same thing when it came to the Fold 2. Fold 2 was my first one, and from then I knew that, man, if I was to literally stop using smartphones, it would be a foldable. But it's just at this point, I'm kind of fortunate with support from Vodafone, brands directly like Google, brands directly like Realme, and now AliExpress, that I just get to test different phones. So yeah, it's a great place to be. Snap. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Says the retweet is in here. Yes, we are calling it that. The OnePlus 9 retweet. Ain't the S21 FE supposed to be coming out Samsung Unpacked 2022? We don't know. Well, we're just saying that it should have come out, the period of time it should have come out, like last year, around October. It should have come out around that time. It should have come out in October. The Classic Manny Show. Thank you for coming through, Manny. Thank you for coming through. I wasn't expecting you to come through. Thank you for jumping through. Been a while, Manny. Thank you. Thank you for coming through. My bad slang was good, bro. Get low, man, to the night. Yes, indeed. Daddy duties, man. We got to get it done. Yes, what's good, Bailey? Portland, Jamaica in the building, my man. Damn, how long you been on YouTube? My first YouTube upload was in July 2016, and that was the Sony Xperia X. And you know what? I'll do something a little fun. I will post my first video in there to just let people know that, honestly, just start with what you have. Just start with what you have. Just start with what you have, because that's the most important thing. 20th of July was my first YouTube upload. I'm gonna stick that in the chat. That's my first YouTube video. So 28th of July. So kind of almost been 5.5 years on YouTube in total. And the whole video, when I was shooting on the iPhone 6s Plus, because that was the first iPhone to do 4K video. Yeah, I was shooting all my videos on the iPhone 6s Plus. Yep. Yep. Early days, early days, early days. And yeah, it's been a little while on and off, but as I feel like I've been the most consistent on YouTube since 2020. I would say 2020 June or May when I got made redundant during lockdown. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I kind of feel like really in terms of just the growth, finding my flow, finding what I really enjoy doing on a consistent basis. I just and just not letting life get in the way. I feel like I really, in my mind, started YouTube last year, 2020 June. In my opinion, in my personal opinion, that's just me personally. Um, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Congrats on a partnership. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's so encouraging as well. It just feels very encouraging, and it just it's encouraging. It's encouraging. It just makes me feel like what I'm doing, regardless of the numbers and the size I'm at, I'm doing something relevant enough, And that's all I want. That's all I want. So getting the support with the brands that I want to work with is very fulfilling at the minute. Can't complain. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, where are we? We've got Spike. He said, "Hey, how's it going? Not bad. I'm doing well. Thanks for joining." It says Robert. Robert says, "Good evening. Bit random or off topic, but what's your daily drive? What would you do if you didn't keep switching phones?" Yeah, like I said, I would be using a foldable. I'll be using a foldable with built-in S Pen and less of a crease, 8-inch display, and a wider aspect ratio. Um, Anytime. Thank you, Manny. Exactly. Start with what you have. I started off with 2 crates and a piece of glass was my tripod. Yeah, that's dope, bro. Do you think that was practical? No, but it's yeah. You just gotta do it. You just gotta do it. You just gotta do it. I love that. I love that. I made a joke to Technically T because he showed a picture of his early setup, and I made a joke that, dude, you started YouTube without an A7S3. I'm unsubscribing. But that's just a joke. People, that will be a whole nother discussion. I think we'll do an end of year discussion video on just the whole mindset of why you should be doing content creation. I don't want to pigeonhole. I don't want to pigeonhole it to just YouTube, but I have just this weird. I was on a Spaces the other day, and some of the stuff people were saying about why they're doing content creation, it kind of really broke my heart. It kind of made me question, like, do you are you doing this because you love doing it, or secretly you kind of feel like you are owed the results of some success because you're just doing content creation, and maybe you thought that it was the easy way out to do things, and it was just glamorous, and that's just a whole nother discussion for another day. Don't want to tangent off. So that is update number one out of the way. Update number two, we have a new provisional sponsor. This is the Xsense Home Security Kit. Shout out to the guys over at Xsense for sending this over. And I'm saying provision. I'm saying provisional because I was initially very skeptical. So what I did was that I've provisionally come up with an agreement to them to do an ad integration in a relevant video that's coming on the channel. And that relevant video is going to be the iPhone 13 Pro Max first impressions video. So that is on the provision. That is on the provision that, how can I put it? Okay. That is on the provision that this home security kit meets my requirements in terms of how well it works, if I can recommend it to you guys as my audience, and I just want to test it first. They've agreed to the price that we've come to, the conditions of the video, which is, I rate brands like that are so confident. They kind of just want to prove you wrong. That I know we are not the usual out of the box, but we are confident enough that you will like it. We're happy to pay what you want. We're happy for you to do the style that you want. Just test it. Let us know if it meets the requirements. And then when it does, just go ahead with the video, integrate it rather than doing a showcase video. The schedule is a bit tough to be doing dedicated showcase videos at a minute. I've got the electric bike to do with SQ, which is an electric city bike that is less than £1,000, which is amazing. So I want to get that video out for this week. But Xsense are a provisional sponsor, and I like to give you guys a heads up that I will be doing the impressions video on the iPhone 13 Pro Max this week. If you do see, and if you do hear at the beginning, a portion of today's video is sponsored by Xsense. They have met the requirements of a good home security system. So that's the second update, another provisional sponsor. And I don't know if they'll be converted to be a channel sponsor for long term, but we're in the testing phases. I'm going to set it up and see how easy it is to set up, how good the security system, how reliable it is, and the price. I really like the look of the price. The price is really competitive. I think the price is around $200, $150, something around there. Yeah, you have to test it. So yeah, that's update number 2, people. And again, I just think you guys that take the time to watch these live shows as they're happening live, you all that actually get to watch the live show on a replay and you actually take the time to, I want to kind of make you, maybe I should do members tier where members get to see what sponsors I'm taking on, the content that I'm doing ahead of time, what's pre-scheduled. Let me know. This might be maybe something I might consider. But for now, I think I just want the Tech and Chill show to really be in the name of being unplugged and giving you guys the insight and kind of my thoughts and previews of the content as well. So yeah, that is update number 2, new provisional sponsor. Hopefully you should be doing a video integration with 13 Pro Max as my first impressions. Let's get into the chat. So big up Mill Hill Bowling Club. Yeah, one of the places that I'm based around, that I do my camera comparisons at. Ooh, I know who they are. Let's go. Latrell says they hit me up too, but I was pretty skeptical, so I didn't respond. But now that you're giving it the thumbs up, I can trust them. Damn, 150 to 200. What is still net secure cost 400 starting point? Yeah. Again, I just want to say provisional. I'm provisioning, and the thing is, there's 2 things I like about brands that I'm not too sure of is when they don't give up easy on what my requirements are for wanting to take them on, and they're very patient, they're very persistent in a good way, right? It makes me just look at, because part of brand deals is not just purely the product alone, it's also the people that you communicate with over email and sometimes over video calls. The ones that are really just happy to jump on a call with you, they give you a much better understanding of what their brand is about and what to take into account. So yeah, I just said, look, it just has to be based on the condition that it meets my requirements. And what I might try and do, what I try to do nowadays, just like what I did with One More, which One More have just been an amazing supporter of the channel as of recently, and I'm hoping we can secure them. I'm hoping if I can get another unit, I might even take slightly less of a fee on a sponsored amount just to get one of these units out on a giveaway. So watch out for that. I'll try and speak to them and see if we can get a giveaway out just to give something back to you guys as my audience. But I'm going to unbox that, get that set up and test it for the next 2 days. And then if it works well, integrate that into the 13 Pro Max impressions video. What else do we have? I think those are the core updates. Apart from, obviously, I've told you guys I'm attending CES. They're supposed to be, so I've still not got my feature drop December update for my Pixel 6 Pro and my Pixel 6. So we're gonna go to system and we're gonna go to update. I'll bet you any money now. So as you can see, as of tested today, what does it say? Last successful check for update on the 12th of December. We're still on the 5th. That's quite disappointing, if I'm not going to lie to you. I hate to say it. I mean, I love what Google have done, but it's quite disappointing that we're basically at mid-December and we still just haven't received our December update. It's kind of disappointing, I can't lie. But yeah, I've not gotten my December update. Ain't got the feature drop. Not much I can say about that, really. Not much I can say about that. Boom. Okay, let's talk Pixel. Let's talk Pixel. Ooh, man. And it was what? Front Page Tech? As per Front Page Tech. Were the ones that dropped the whole. Man, that's crazy. That's hella crazy. That's hella crazy, right? Let's see. Did you drop it? Did he drop it on the website? I'm sure he did, right? Let me see. I just want to see if you can lie, you can love me. I was getting bras with before I had the money. Honey, since I've been a star, you don't love me. No. I don't think Prosser put it on the website, no? Nah, I don't think he did. I don't think he did. Just for legal reasons, I think. But yeah, Pixel Watch. I'll go on the Front Page Tech channel and see. Just to give him more credit. I think he dropped a new video as well. Yeah, it's kind of mad still. These leaks are kind of hella mad still. Yeah. I don't think he posted it on the website, but yeah. Pixel Watch. Let's see what's up. What's around here, right? Yeah, I think this is where he posted the renders, but then this is where he flipping. Yeah, he was showing. That's kind of mad how he's able to get these stuff. Like, that's wrecky. That's kind of techie still. It looks interesting. Yeah, the Google Pixel Watch. That's mad. That's hella mad. So definitely, I say just give Prosser credit. If you want to watch it, go watch it fully. I just wanted to show quick glances and quick clips, and kind of just come back and just that's mad. Okay, all I want to say is that we just got to wait until these products are announced officially. I don't really like to delve into leaks and rumors as much, but all I'm saying is this is going to be Google's, if this is really true and that is legit stuff, this being Google's first true real attempt of a smartwatch. We just have to just hold it and know what's their approach. Are they going budget, or are they going mid, or are they going high end? You got to remember, Apple and especially Samsung has been doing Gear smartwatches since 2012. They've been doing it for close to a decade now. Experimenting and solidifying their smartwatches all the way down to the Galaxy Watch 4 series right now that we have. Fit, Sport, there's so many different ones that they've done. Apple are getting into their 8th generation of smartwatches. Will this Pixel Watch be as good as those? I just want to provisionally say no. Because when it's your first real try, you're going to run into some teething errors. Does it mean it's going to be a bad product? No, it's not. Am I looking forward to it? Yes. I'm not much of a smartwatch person, as you can see. So take that with what you want, in terms of I'm not the right person to be kind of giving my 2 cents. But I have used smartwatches in the past. I have used smartwatches in the past. I think the last one I used was a Gear Sport. Um, so we'll see, we'll see. As always, one thing I'm very grateful for as of recently is my relationship with Team Pixel. Hopefully that stays. I always go with the mindset is never assume that you're in the bag with these brands. They can just literally change their mind without you knowing and just not give you the direct support. So I'm just fingers crossed that hopefully the consistent support that I would get from Team Pixel stays there all the way through. But I would just assume that I'm not getting these devices, and then if I get it, it's a bonus, and I can just go hard on it and just really give you my thoughts and opinions on what they do. But okay, that's I guess that's it. Can't really talk that much on a product that hasn't been released yet, and it's just in that phase. So we'll jump back in the chat, and then we'll talk about the last thing, which will be the Oppo Find N. And as someone that is big into foldables, this is looking very, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. And we'll pull it up. Bear with me in a moment. Remember, like by principle, I really, really, really like to keep the streams to an hour. Unless I've got a guest, I like to keep these streams to an hour because I just want to make sure that the replay crew really just get like a fair amount of watch time that is reasonable and not laborious. So we've got about 10 minutes. But we'll dive into the chat and then we'll head into the last one and see if there's any of the miscellaneous updates that I can give you all on what's happening with the channel. Okay, what have we got? Killian Dutt, it says, I hope they allow you to drop the screen resolution to 4 high definition instead of UHD and allow you to use the full 30-watt capabilities as an option on the Pixel 6 Pro. It's not going to happen. I'll just tell you now, if it was going to happen, it should have happened now. And to me, the adaptive charging should have been the option that when you toggle off, you get the full 30-watt speeds. When you toggle on, then you get the trickle charging. That's just my opinion. But they didn't do that. So that just tells me that they're not going to do that. In terms of dropping the screen resolution, as much as they should give you the option, I think they're going with an Apple approach. They're not going to do that because in their mind, we want to give you the maximum resolution and we'll trust the LTPO display to manage the adaptive refresh, just like what you get with Apple's ProMotion display. I think they're just going with a very Apple approach. And the reason why I'm saying that is that you will see in the charging test video that I'm doing that I've done already, that I'm going to voice over and edit for hopefully Tuesday, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So don't get your hopes up. I'm just calling it right now. Google are not going to be doing these updates to be giving the end user more options over the charging speeds as well as the screen resolution. It is what it is. They made up their mind and we're just going to pretty much stick to that. That's what they said. So remember, it's a phased release, so you may not get it tomorrow. Hoping that you do though. Let's see. It's middle of December, and the last update I had was on the 5th of November. So, well, I got to get ready for my stream here in half an hour. So be easy, bro. Appreciate you coming through, Latrell, man. Thank you. I appreciate that, my man. Thank you for stopping by. And again, can't wait to see you in Vegas, my man. Is FPT still going, man? Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game. He's going super strong. The channel just hit 400k subs. Processing his bag at the minute, man. Peace, Latrizi. I like that. Mi Band 6 is great budget smart band, which is like a smartwatch but cheaper and smaller. Interesting. Robert McMillan, it says, I love what Google is doing with their phones. Got Pixel 6 Pro coming. Great purchase. But part of me wishes they would bring back the Google Play editions. Yeah, that's not going to happen. We are way past that time. Imagine stock Android on some of these phones. But what is stock Android? What's your definition of stock Android? Because Google themselves do not do stock Android. AOSP is stock Android. Google doesn't even do stock Android. Google does the Pixel experience. So the definition of stock Android is kind of blown out the water now, because real stock Android is AOSP. It's the Android open source program. Alfred, your boy, says any reason why conversation widget in Android 12 is not implemented by Samsung? Because they don't want to. Honestly, I'm not really fussed for phone software. I find it boring. That's just me. I just do it for work, and then I just try and just, yeah, nah. Me and Ryan talked about this offline, about just, you've just got to be a certain way to do software update videos and software videos and stuff. They're just not me. And the sad thing is, I really, 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 really wish I did, because the view people just love watching these videos. My setup videos, software videos, update video. People love watching them. And like I said, if I can pay someone else to do it, I'll rather let them do it and just say, I'm this person from Lover of Tech. I'm the software guy, and just flipping run through what's on the latest updates of each version. Kind of like what Joe Hindi does for Android Authority. He's literally like Android Authority's dedicated software update guy. So he only pops up when there's a new software on a phone that really needs to be given a deep dive, and he does it. I think if I can just have someone like that, I'll be a happy man. Because me doing it, I prefer doing the hardware stuff, the camera comparison, the charging test, the impressions videos, the general comparisons and stuff. You know, that's my bag. That's what I enjoy doing. So I remember Android One was so good. My mum has the Mi A3 and still going strong. All these great things, those are where the true elements of stock Android were. Just not there anymore. All right, all right, all right. And the last one that we're gonna transition to and then wrap it up is all in the name of Skadoosh Oppo. Wow, this is going to be interesting. And as someone that's very, very much into foldables, this is an interesting outlook. And I said, here comes our very first foldable smartphone, the Oppo Find N. Learn more about how everything becomes with Oppo CPO Pete Lau. I thought you were OnePlus. Chief Product Officer for OnePlus, founder of Oppo, founder of OnePlus. Mwah. Here we are. Okay. Hello, hello. Ah, it was some video broadcast. Sorry. It's so weird. I think audio came back. I just clocked. No audio. I just clocked. Ugh, honestly, this is so annoying. I don't even know in what space of time the audio just decided to just go kaput. So annoying. Thank you for telling me, but again, there should be like a 20-second delay, but the audio should be coming through now. Audio should be coming through now. It's so annoying. But yes, as someone that is into foldables, I am excited for Oppo's Innovation Day on Wednesday the 15th. Um, I'm I don't think I don't think they will hurt Samsung, but Samsung still needs someone to kind of press them a little bit to make sure that they are bringing the foldable forward as quickly as possible, because we just want foldables by 2025 to be in a place where they're really well categorized and they make as much sense as just buying your traditional solid state. Again, like I said, I like to call these solid state smartphones. No moving parts, solid, and they're pretty much candy bar in design and what we're traditionally used to. Whereas foldables are non-solid state; they're moving parts in there. They mold and metamorphosize from one size, one form factor to another, right? So that's kind of like the benefit there. But I'm eager to see this. I'm eager to see this. I'm eager to. I think Samsung are still ahead because of the ingress protection. Samsung are still ahead with the flex hinge. Samsung are still ahead in terms of just the overall packaging. Samsung are still ahead because they've at least done the first jump to put S Pen support in there. Now they just need to put the S Pen into the frame of the phone, sort out the crease a little bit. Even if the camera doesn't get that big of an improvement, man, but it's the crease, the under display fingerprint scanner, the inbuilt S Pen, and just the overall durability improving to the point where we get dust resistance as well. But either way, the Oppo Find N is looking interesting. So we're gonna see more on that, and I'll try my best to do a reaction video on it as well. But that's it. That is it, people. That is it. That is it. That is it. Let's drop your final questions and answers. We've just gone over the hour. So it's pretty much time to wrap up. It's almost 2 a.m. here, and I need to call it a night because your boy has got to be up 6 in the morning to make sure that these kids they get to school. They get to school. But thank you all for the birthday super chats for my son. Really, really appreciate you all. Thank you, Jermaine, aka content creator. Thank you, Barry Johnson, for the super chats. That will go to his Spider-Man No Way Home funding for cinema. So yeah, we are pretty much done diddly on. My internet Flanders came out there, but we are done diddly on. The stream actually decided to behave today in terms of upload speed and bandwidth, but for whatever reason, we had a slight audio glitch. And I think the video stream itself went through nicely since it is being streamed in 4K UHD. Love streaming in 4K. Chef's kiss. Ooh. And it says, well done. Really enjoyed the show. Thank you, Manny. Go check out the Manny show. The classic Manny show. You are welcome, Barry. Thank you, Barry. Appreciate you all. Um, Everyone, please do stay safe. And that will pretty much be me for tonight. Hope you're all well. Catch up for all the content and all the updates that I've given you throughout the week. Peace out, people. Much love. Latest.